Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I'm here doing the February 2021 readings, and this reading will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this is a general read. It's not going to resonate with everyone, so take what fits your situation, leave what does not, and do not get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. So I was connecting to the energy of Capricorn, and I felt like a stubborn type of energy at first, but also like someone who was kind of like looking over their shoulder and also like wondering if they were alone. I don't know. It was a few different things. So who knows if it'll resonate or if that was like for a specific person or what. But like January, I'll be pulling one card from the Dreams of Gaia Healing Tarot deck, and then the Shadowscapes Tarot we will do the journey reading with. So Capricorn, let's get started. They don't really want to move properly after that shuffle. Please show me Capricorn for February 2021. Okay, Capricorn, so we have the 8 of Water, and this is the, excuse me, just a moment, I just want to make sure that is, I don't know why I'm thinking, yes, okay, 8 of Water, again, this is all about appreciation and having an attitude of gratitude, so being grateful for people in your life, circumstances, being grateful for what you have. This person here has mastered themselves. You see, as the chakras are all lit up, he's well balanced and he's feeling really good because his attitude and his focus is all about appreciation and having gratitude for what he has and what he has accomplished instead of focusing on anything negative. So let's see. Leave that there for you. So let's see what comes out in the journey reading. Now the journey reading is for when you're feeling like you're missing something in life and you want to head out on a new journey, but you're not really sure like what it is that you really want. But I like this because we're always growing in our lives. We're always, reaching for more or for new and feeling better. So I really like this as like an overall general read, Capricorn. Okay, so please give me a journey reading for Capricorn in the month of February 2021. Journey reading for Capricorn, February 2021. So overall, we have the Fool, and this is an energy of being free-spirited and having faith and just taking a leap of faith and believing in, this person has a connection to Source, to God, and they don't really allow anybody else in to tell them you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. They only listen to themselves and to their connection to their higher power, and so they take a leap of faith and go after what it is that they want, and they go out into the world with like a fresh, young-hearted, untainted type of energy. So the first 3 cards are the leaving cards, and they're like what you're leaving behind as you go on this journey, but it's really more of like a story of what you're shedding or what you're coming into. So first off, we have the High Priestess, and this is, you know, having a connection to your higher self and listening to your own inner wisdom. And this is also like truths or hidden knowledge that you can only access if you have a connection to your higher self. You know, so it's not like you need someone in a church or religion to tell you. It's like, you know, within your heart, and you feel inside of yourself, and you listen to those answers instead of other people's answers. So the next card we have is the Seven of Wands. This is a very defensive energy. This is like standing your ground. It's also just being defensive in general, and like, you know, defending yourself and, you know, yeah, standing your ground. And then we have the Hierophant, and this is all about beliefs and traditions. And the Hierophant, basically, it comes after the High Priestess. You know, he basically brings the information from the spiritual down into the material realm and shares it with others. And, you know, people usually go to this person. You know, so that's like a general of what the Hierophant is and what it means. But like, I can just tell you right off the bat, Capricorn, I'm feeling like I feel like a defensiveness and a push and pull and a fighting between your masculine and your feminine for some of you, with the High Priestess and then the Hierophant here. But this could also just be, you know, you not listening and like or defending your beliefs. I'm gonna get some clarifiers now. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Capricorn? The Seven of Wands? Where is this here? So where is this here? Okay, so Fool's showing up again. We have the Moon here, and the Moon is about like fears and anxieties and unknowns, but it's also like the subconscious and allowing the light of the Moon to shine a light on the things that are hidden in your subconscious. So I feel somebody like being afraid of not being afraid, but like not wanting to back down from if somebody gives you like a different opinion or something and you don't believe it. It's like you're ready to fight for that. Is there anything else here? Is there anything else? So the Seven of Pentacles showed up as well, clarifying the Seven of Wands, and this is about, you know, seeds well planted and watching them grow. So pay attention to your actions and where you're putting your energy. Why is the High Priestess here? So we have the Knave of Cups, or the Page of Cups, that came out clarifying the High Priestess. And this is kind of like an immature type of energy. Also very like dreamy and dreams about the impossible and fantasies. You know, sometimes this is like, oh, somebody's bringing you a love offer, like of fulfillment. But I'm not feeling that with this. I'm feeling somebody who's not listening. Yeah, I feel somebody who's like willingly staying in a state of like fantasy or illusion and not really listening. And then the Knight of Pentacles showed up for the Hierophant. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow, methodical energy that, you know, because the pentacle that he brings is a very serious offer, so he takes his time. Sometimes this is like stagnant energy. With this being here for the Hierophant, I feel like somebody who... I feel the energy of the Knight of Pentacles as stagnant, like not moving. Because sometimes he goes so slow that he doesn't move at all. I'm feeling like your beliefs need to be overhauled. The way that you're thinking about things, and like you basically like ignoring your higher self when it's trying to help you. Okay. The why leading you on this journey, Capricorn, is the King of Pentacles, and this is a very stable, grounded, mature energy who builds for himself. And I feel like this is here for you because it wants you to get into this type of mature energy where you're focused on building like a strong, stable foundation for yourself. Because like the King of Pentacles is like a businessman almost, in the fact that he builds his wealth and he builds for himself, but like the most important thing to him is like being stable and grounded. I feel like that's why this is here for you, because it seems like there's like an energy of like not listening and being really overly defensive and like not focusing or being aware of where your energy is going, Capricorn. So the star, or the light leading you down this path, is Justice. This is balance and equilibrium and harmony. And if you see her with her eyes closed like that, you can see that she's like going within to kind of assess a situation, you know. And when I feel this, when I see this, I always feel somebody who's going within to figure out what's right and wrong, you know, for them. The next card out is the Challenge. And what we have here is the Nine of Wands. This card is about persisting and not giving up. And you see he's here, and then there's all these soldiers here in the distance, and they're like, they've stood through the night, you know, guarding the borders, and then they're here through the morning, basically very vigilant and ready to go if anything happens. It's about like holding on and being ready and not giving up. Why is Is the Nine of Wands here for the challenge for Capricorn? This is here for the challenge. Okay. Oof. All right. So the Queen of Pentacles just came out clarifying the Nine of Wands, and this energy is about responsibility, and you know, she's focused on her stability as well. So now you have the King and Queen of Pentacles showing up, and you know, Capricorn is an earth sign, and earth signs are, it's like easier for them to ground and to be practical and to, I feel like, focus on the earth energy. And I don't know why I feel this, but it's like what I feel for this is like the challenge is going to be to stand guard and be stable and mature. Like, I'm really feeling like the challenge is going to be for you to like stand there and hold on and not give up, and be mature, and not like, basically to like not give up on yourself. You know, because sometimes if we're in this type of like immaturity energy, you're just kind of like, whatever, fuck it, and you don't, oh, excuse me, sorry, and you don't really care whether you like are taking care of yourself or not. You don't even think, like, taking care of yourself doesn't even come into the equation, basically. And I don't know why, I'm just like feeling like the challenge is going to be for you, because like you see how he's standing here and he's like erect and he's like proud of like where he is. He's like he's mature. He's standing here, he's not going anywhere, and he's kind of being, what is it, like he is fulfilling his duties by being here. And I feel like that's going to be the challenge for you, is kind of like coming into this energy where you're, you know, standing strong and being like mature and working on things for yourself, and realizing what's for you and what's not, because the Queen of Pentacles will not participate in anything that drains her energy. So if it's not good, if it's not helpful, she won't participate in it. The destination here is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is a beautiful card. This is all about abundance, and the peach in her hand represents that, and she's safe. She feels safe here. She has everything that she needs. She's abundant. In a general sense, this card is about family and legacy and a stable home, and I feel like that's what this is leading you to, is stability. Once you learn to like listen to yourself and let go of like this defensive, fearful energy, you'll be able to like go within and become somebody who is mature and stable and grounded and balanced. Yeah. Why is Justice here? Yeah, so clarifying justice, and justice is about balance, and at the bottom you have the Six of Pentacles, and this is about balance, like reciprocity, giving and receiving, and, you know, more scales being balanced. And then you have the Ace of Swords, and this is all about clarity and truth and a breakthrough in new ideas and ways of thinking. So definitely what I was feeling in the beginning, Capricorn, over here, like an overhaul of your thoughts needs to happen, because it seems like there's like a battle going on with you not like old beliefs and not like listening to yourself, if that makes sense. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Oh, yeah. So the Two of Wands came out clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, and this is like, wow, okay. Yeah, so at the bottom we have the Four of Cups, and this is like missing an opportunity because you're like, you've separated yourself. Like this represents like the universe or God or spirit coming in and giving you like in a cup, like an emotional, because you know cups are water, that's emotion, energy. It's like bringing you this, and you're sitting here with your eyes closed and you're not accepting it. So like you could miss out on the opportunity if you don't take it. And then clarifying that came out was the Two of Wands, and this is all about, this to me is my should I stay or should I go card, and this is you debating like, should I actually go and do this and take this risk, or should I just stay here? Because one of the wands is in the building, unmovable, and the other wand is, you know, will be taken if they take the risk and they leave the castle and they go out, because he has the world in his hands, and it's basically saying like, hey, you have the world in your hands, you can do this, like you can make something here, but you actually have to go and take the risk and like take action and do something about it. And so with this being here, I feel like it's kind of saying like, hey, look, you have the opportunity to, you have the world in your hands, you have the opportunity to come into this type of energy, but, and that's what's here for you if you ground down and you're stable. But something, it's like you need to let go of not listening to yourself and defending like old beliefs and not paying attention to like the type of seeds that you're planting and what you're focusing on, because that will affect you greatly. Why is it Pentacles here for the light? Yeah, so with the King of Pentacles being the why, and how I spoke about him being very grounded and very stable and focused on like building something for himself, the Chariot came out. This is about movement, but this is like this is reaching a very important achievement. So you know there's something really good here for you, Capricorn, but I really, you know, and I don't mean to sound rude by any means, but like almost like it's time to grow up now, almost like it's time to kind of like pay attention to what you're focusing on and how you're acting and how you're behaving and like what you're listening to and what you believe, and listen to your higher self now instead of, you know, what you grew up with or how it's always been or how people have always told you it's supposed to be. Like just trash all that and go within and listen to yourself and do what's right for you, because there's balance here, like a new way of thinking, reaching a great achievement, becoming responsible, becoming stable and successful, and really having the world in your hands. It really just depends on what you do with it. So yeah, Capricorn, I think this was really good in a general sense, because it's like, you know, especially with this being here, having an attitude of gratitude and like being grateful and appreciative for all you have, like don't fear and don't be in this type of energy where you feel like you have to defend yourself, or where you're kind of like fighting off people helping you, or like your own, sometimes this is like, you know, you're fighting at your own detriment, like basically, you know, especially with like, I feel like it's out of fear with the moon being here with that. I feel like any type of energy that you're displaying that's like this, where you're kind of in this energy, it's like because there's like fear or something, like being afraid to change. So pay attention to what you're planting, Capricorn. Pay attention to the seeds that you're planting so that you can come into this type of energy, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is having everything that you need. And a happy life and feeling abundant and just feeling good in a general sense and feeling supported. You know, pay attention to your thoughts and what you believe, and if are you in this type of energy, or do you want to be in this type of energy? You know, pay attention to things around you, be grateful, have an attitude of gratitude, and don't allow outside things to come in and like mess with your mind and dictate like how you behave and act. So Capricorn, I hope that was helpful for the month of February 2021. I will be doing love readings, so pay attention, or keep an eye out for those, I should say. Like and comment, let me know if this resonated with you. If it didn't, check your other signs in your birth chart and check out those readings as well. And I'm still debating on whether to change the view or not, so if you do have an opinion, I would love to hear it on that. If not, great, that's okay too. And I will see you soon, Capricorn. Take care.